it's Kay and Hattie from Bit Much Babe. If you are enjoying this podcast, please make sure that you like and subscribe our channel on YouTube. You can also like and follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Leave a little 5-star review, leave a little comment, but be nice about it. And please just keep engaging with us, as it means a lot. And it doesn't cost you anything. It's really, really cheap. And just do it.
It doesn't cost you anything.
It doesn't cost you anything.
It's not cheap. It's free.
Share it to all your friends. Share it to people you like. Share it to people you don't like. We don't really care. Just share it. Okay?
Follow us on Instagram.
And
You just really want more followers on Instagram. And if you work for Tatty Lashes, message us.
That's not how I want to approach them.
Hello, welcome to Bit Much Babe, the podcast by two girls who've typically been seen as a bit much, talking about things we think are a bit much. How you doing?
Hello. You okay?
Yeah, really well.
Good. Yeah, so we've just recorded our Patreon for this week.
So we did it back to fronty.
Back to fronty. And yeah, just another absolute Jill Nicholson special happened yesterday. My mother. Another absolute colour. So I went to the Everton game yesterday. Mm-hmm. So when this comes out, it'll be
a week tomorrow.
So this is recording the day after Everton beat Leicester 4-0.
Which we're all delighted about.
I know, who knew?
Yeah.
But I got a ticket last minute for the game, and it was a real because chances are that'll be my last game at Goodison, which is really, really, really surreal.
I'm sorry, my last game at Goodison. It's just
my
great.
last game. Yeah, my last game. Yeah, starting 11.
Yeah. You played so well in that place. I'm honestly so proud of you.
I played brilliant. But yeah, it'll probably be the last time that I might sneak one in before I. Whatever, but...
This is what I was going to ask. I was talking about this yesterday.
What, babe?
What is the new one called?
Bramley-Moore.
Bramley-Moore. Bramley. Do you think everyone will call it that?
It's it is Bramley, isn't it?
Will they call it that? Or do you think everyone just keep calling it...
No.
Well, no, it's not going to be called Goodison because it isn't.
They don't call it
right, okay,
because that stand is called Goodison Park.
Got it.
It's not going to be...
Bramley-Moore.
Bramley-Moore.
It's a nice name, that.
Yeah.
It's better than when it's like Sports Direct Stadium, isn't it?
Yeah, on the M&S Bank Arena.
Absolutely, exactly that. So yeah.
Carry on. Yeah. And so we went to the game. I was just genuinely excited, and it's always my when you go, because I've been going to the game since I was 7. My mum's had a season tickets, and she was 40
Bloody
years,
hell.
maybe more, over 40 years. Same seat,
Did
and
she
it's
go
the
every
same.
week?
Yeah, she's in the Calder, so every home game. Yeah, she used to go home and away, not the soap.
Do you ever go with her?
Travel.
Who did she go with?
So she goes. So my auntie Cheryl. So it's right. So originally, so my mum's brother also goes. Our Tony goes as well. So the seats that my mum has in the Upbullens, she's had that seat for like 40 odd years, and her best mate Cheryl used to sit next to her. Then Cheryl let go of the ticket, and I had it, so I had that ticket. Then I think when I didn't have it, did Arthea take it or did Cheryl get it back? I don't know. We've always had them two seats essentially.
Got it. Okay, fine. So she's always got.
We've
pal.
always had whoever's got the other one. But she's not bothered about going around because we know everyone around us.
I bet you do.
Like Phil, who sits behind, again, has known me since I was 7.
I love that.
So like we know, and then like it was weird. My mum kind of, obviously I've spoken about my mum before, but my mum at the match yesterday was mad because a lot of them are new. I haven't been to the match for like 18 months. Obviously we've been in London and whatever, and I was there, and she was like, this is the eldest. And at one point I heard her go, this is the eldest, the superstar. I was like,
I'm telling you, your mummy loves you so much. She just has a funny old way of showing
she's just mental.
Sure, I just think she does.
But then, the Jill Nicholson special came from this. So Phil behind me, obviously he said, no, me since I was a kid, he was like, what is this? What? He's from like, he's from very, very northern, very, very northern.
So you're not Scouse?
No, not Scouse at all. And he always says, fucking hellfire. I remember that from being a kid, fucking hellfire. And he said, what's this I hear about this play you're in? And I went, oh yeah. And he was like, your mum said it's quite raunchy, it's not, you're not doing Shakespeare, are you? And I was like, no. And then my mum, chill. And bear in mind, this is not my mother. This is not my mother's sense of humour. This is not my mother's way of acting. My mother, when, she gets that big fat ass out, doesn't she? And smacked me on my bum.
Did you just get objectified and feel like a piece of meat by your mum?
I mean, the fact that she used the term big fat ass, they're calling me fat thing, fair enough, she does that quite a lot. That's quite normal. But the fact that it was like laddie banter.
Well, that's what
and then
I was
she
that's
smacked me on
That's
the...
literally what I
and
was about to say.
looked
She's
at
a
her, and
man.
I didn't call her out because I thought,
Yeah.
these are your peeps. I'm
Yeah.
not going to make you feel a show.
She's a fella at the football, babe.
But I was literally like...
Yeah.
I was like, my mother, who's quite a... Well, she's a prude, really, and she's quite kind of... I don't know... hoity-toity for someone that has no money. Well, had no money.
Callum. I
Right.
think he's here. Sorry. Our guest.
Right. But yeah, and it was just the most bizarre.
That is
Yeah.
so funny.
Big fat ass out.
She is. She's one of those. She's an absolute boy at the football.
And I was like, okay, well, for starters, I don't. I'd like to make that very
Yeah, it's
clear.
a beautiful
I
boss,
don't. Well, no, I don't get it out.
Oh,
That's the weird thing that I want to make clear. I don't get it out.
Big fat, actually have a beautiful boss.
I was like, I don't actually get it out, and it was bizarre. And then like one of the fellas walked past and said, because we were winning, we were doing really well. I had 2 men offer to pay for my season ticket for next year, just because they were like,
beautiful. And you make the stand look better.
no, they were like, how have you not been here for 18 months? This is why we've been playing shit. You come back and and I was like,
You're the mascot now.
I was like, oh my god, maybe I am the answer to everything.
I think you actually might be. This is it. You just need to be in there.
And my mum, this fellow walked past and went, it was like. He said something to me. He was like, "Oh, it must be. I've put my underwear on wrong way today. I need to keep doing it. Make sure we all win." And Mum went, "Oh, have you bothered to put them on this time?" I was like, "Stop."
She's an absolute lad.
I was like, "Stop being this person."
Oh my god,
She's a
love
proper like lad at the
Lad.
match, and I just it was bizarre, and I didn't enjoy it.
Oh no, I love this. I love this seeing you out of jail.
She was like a proper like
BOI boy.
yeah, like proper like the match. And then she shouted, and so I'm not allowed to swear at the match.
Good.
Which is really hard when you're watching Everton,
No,
by the way.
that's good. That is the case. That's
But
how it
even
should
when
be.
she'll hit me if I swear. Bear in mind, all these grown men are swearing around her, but I'm not allowed to because she smacks me.
I'm a big fan of that. Sports games shouldn't.
I'm not allowed to swear. And but yesterday when the goal, when it was the second goal, so it was 7 minutes in. So we scored 10 seconds in, and then 7 minutes in, and I stood up and everyone's like clapping, and I just went fucking hell, like under my breath.
Got smack on the face.
My mum has just watched her team that have been, it's really, really difficult the last couple of years, score second, it's a really big game. And my mum still turned around and went, calm down. And I was like, I can't calm down.
Can't be less calm than
was
whispering a swear word.
Like, what do you want from me? But yeah, just an absolute Jill Nicholson special throughout the entire day.
She's an enigma. You'll
she
never
was an
truly know her.
I never will.
And I love this.
She was
Jill Nicholson with her
absolutely on one.
secret millions and her weekend spent as a man. I just love that.
I kept
done it again.
So I was just thinking about another thing. I said I hadn't really eaten because I also went to Kate's race yesterday and helped her with the self tape, which is lovely. Sorry, our Casey, but I hadn't really eaten, and I got to the match because I got in because I stayed out on the Friday. Anyway, I hadn't really eaten.
Yes, queen.
And I got to the game and I was like, it's my first time at the game for her. I was like, Mum, I'm gonna get a pie. She was like, they're really expensive, Dan. I was like, I know, but I just feel like I want to be engrossed in the culture and I want to get a pie. And the lad next to my mum came down and he had a pie, and she was eating, and my mum went, what pie have you got? I went, steak pie. And my mum looked at me, looked at this man and went, she really wants your pie.
She is pimping as well.
And I went, I don't want his pie. And then about 30 seconds later, my mum went, will you go buy her a pie? To this man, to this grown man that I don't really have a relationship with. I went, I can buy my own pie.
I love this. She's pimping you out.
She wasn't pimping me out.
She was.
And the fella, bless him, went, I can buy you a pie if you want a pie. And I was like, no, you're not buying me a pie, can't say. I was like, I'm not getting you involved in whatever weird show this woman's playing. You're not buying me a pie.
adore this.
And then at this point, I actually was like gone off the idea of a pie, but I had to go and get a pie just to prove that I could buy a pie.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, absolutely. You have to be a pie. You have to be a pie buyer.
So I had to go and get a
prove
pie.
that you're a 2025 female pie buyer.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
So I had a pie. It was lovely.
God, I love that.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
phenomenal.
Yeah.
An enigma. Did you say our guest is here?
Yeah, I think he's pretty much here, yeah.
Bliss.
What time though? He can wait.
He can wait. I
He
like this.
can
I love
wait.
this side of you, Ben. I love it when you're
No
sassy.
other guest, but this guest can wait. He can wait. In the cold.
How's it? It's going to be mad having an absolute, like, the star of all your stories.
I know.
I think he's going to come for me very, very
I think
early
so
on
as
into
well.
the
Well, then
podcast.
he won't. Then.
I think you can have you could be K this week.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I think
battering. Yeah,
I'm
take
going to
it better.
get
Don't like that.
Yeah, it's not going to be nice.
We've got you, Ben.
I'm not letting
Thank
him.
you.
We've
No.
got
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
And you're in your jazzy, one of your jazzy new jumpers. I won't have it.
No, that's a good point.
No,
won't happen,
I'm not
actually.
having it.
No. We got you, baby.
Yeah.
I need to think what I can reveal to make him shut up. We're like, oh, well, what about this?
Yeah, exactly that. Oh,
I know you wear odd socks.
oh yeah, you get him, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you get him.
babe.
He'll never
I-
come back from
That
that.
might be a bit
Yeah.
too far.
Skewered
Odd
him.
socks is too
That might be a
far.
bit too
I'll cut
far,
that out.
darling.
I'll cut
You
that
know what I
out.
mean?
Edit
I don't
point.
want you to get cancelled so early on in your career.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want you to be an edgelord comic at this point. Let's not.
Yeah,
Let's not
like-
put you in a corner. Let's not put baby in a corner.
No,
that's
let's
a good
not.
point.
Let's
That's a good
not.
point.
Let's not.
You've got
Edgelord.
awful
Do you know
jumper
what?
mistakes.
Speaking of socks,
Yeah?
I've got really better. I don't have odd socks anymore. You know, like when you do washing and you always have like a random sock. Do you know when you come to pair your socks?
And there is always
There's always one. Do you know for the past couple of months?
Hasn't.
No.
Okay. Can't bear it for you.
And I genuinely,
Can't bear this new chapter for you.
genuinely.
Everything's coming up roses. I told you. I know January was bad, but it was just clearing the way for a sensational
I do
year
have-
of matching socks.
I do have a bit of a weird outlook of just like every time something's falling apart now, I'm like,
It's out the
it's because something else is coming.
It's out the way. Totally that, babe. Totally that. And we're gonna sit here in a year's time, and I'll be like, "Were we right?" And you'll go, "Oh my God!" Right. Well, you'll probably be speaking in like a Spanish accent because we moved to Barcelona
love
and
moved
met
to
someone
Barcelona.
there and be like, "Completely fabulous."
I am starting to consider the fact that I may not live in Liverpool forever.
That's all right. You can also go for away for a bit, come back for a bit.
Yeah.
You know.
I just kind of, I'm going to move to Morecambe, I think, Ben.
Gosh, right, okay. It's not really what I saw coming.
Boo.
Yeah.
Imagine that if I made a big deal and I was like, I'm going to move away from that's so me. That is so me coded.
That
me.
is actually so you. Like when I asked, where do you want to go on your holiday? And you said London. Yeah, no, that is actually so you.
Like if I was just like,
Yeah, I've saved up and I'm going to take all my money to the Hawksmoor around the corner. I'd be like, I can't.
like imagine if I was like, no, I think I just need a fresh start and a fresh chapter of my life. I'm going to Morecambe.
Yeah, no, I would. To be fair, I did not do that when I was like, I'm moving, I'm leaving London, Liverpool. And there were, I mean, obviously I knew how excited I was, but people were like, yeah?
Sure.
To Liverpool? I was like, yeah.
It's
Do
a
you
great
know anyone there? I was like, one girl.
Yeah.
I'll be absolutely fine. And they were like, you was really...
Two?
I didn't really know Katie then.
No, you have a friend.
Oh, thank you.
You did. I can't remember her name. Is it? I can't remember her name.
Wait, Laura. 'cause
Yes, Laura.
Scouse Laura. She doesn't live in Liverpool. She lives in London. That's
Oh,
how I know
what?
her. We work
Oh.
together. No.
All this time.
No, just you.
Do you know what?
Babe,
I'm
just you.
genuinely, all this time I thought
It was you and Laura.
didn't want to introduce me to her. Like I was like, I wonder why I haven't met
she was up
Scouse
this week,
Laura.
actually. I had Laura and
Yeah, but I
Amy-
thought she lived, and I was like, I was like, does Hattie not want me to meet her other friends? I mean, the thought immediately left my head. But
No, she doesn't live here. She lives in London. That's why we know each other because we work together.
Oh my God, you literally just knew me.
just knew you, yeah.
What if I'd have turned out to be a bitch?
Imagine if we hated each other.
But what would have happened? Well, I mean, you've made plenty of friends. In fact,
Yeah,
if anything, I
I've
think
made loads now.
Actually, you've got more friends in the industry than I have. at the minute.
probably.
So,
Oh my God, I was giggling with Freddie last night about our. Sorry, I always say this like I'm giggling with Freddie last night on the phone. About Simon wasn't yet being like, you're always networking. You, I was like, oh, Simon, I am infamously the worst networker in the world, and it was just so funny. Freddie was like, has anyone ever seen you out for a drink? I was like, I don't know. I just love it. He's sitting there being like, God, Hattie up and down the country, networking. I was like, do you mean in the car?
Yeah.
Do you mean driving in the car by
turning up to a
yourself?
gig, doing a gig and leaving again.
God, I was like, that's so nice. It's amazing what Instagram can make people think, isn't it?
It is. I love. Again, you'll have seen the Sam Was Next episode by now, and it was nice to see such a different. It's so nice in a different side to these boys, isn't it?
I love it. And it is something I really like that all the Patreons say, which is, and there's something, and actually they said, we talked about it last week, like, they are the boys, we do get a different side of them.
Yeah.
And I know it's a really obvious thing to say because girls are, and we're not like mad soft girls either, but I just think they sort of, they calm down a little bit.
Yeah,
less
because
of
there's no
this-
competition.
Well, there's no dicks to compare to. Like, we don't have those.
Hey.
Oh, sorry. No, but
you're
they would
different.
never. They already know they've lost that battle.
Ah, okay.
But it's just. There's no.
I know.
Do you sometimes think that like It's like if someone turns out to play, if you just never play the game, people get a bit sort of, they don't really know what to do with themselves. Like, I don't really care how many Instagram followers any of them have. Truthfully, to my core, I don't care how many Instagram followers any of them have. So I think already they're like...
I do in regards to business.
God,
Like, I know that I
get
want...
better at business.
Like, just in the fact that if I've got a guest that's got a lot of Instagram followers...
You're aware of it.
I kind of can factor in, like, growth and stuff like that.
Don't think it's ever... but then I don't think we're saying we've never changed how we've treated anyone. Like, we don't...
Oh my God, no. I don't mean
No.
We don't bow to them. we don't come in and get on our knees and go, what seat would you like to sit in? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here.
We do say that quite a lot, though.
We do say that quite a lot, but that's because we're lovely, polite, and we've been raised correctly.
Yeah, we have.
And we just want to create a really warm and loving atmosphere for our guests.
We need a safe space.
We do want to create a safe space.
And speaking of, let's take 5 minutes to not create a safe space at all for our next guest and give it the worst 40 minutes of his whole life.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
We have a Patreon.
Hatty, can you talk into the microphone, please?
Our Patreon is going to be called Much Love Babe. The space where basically we have a look at the problems or the bit muches that you've sent in and we have a little discussion about them. It's where kind of, I think, we'll delve into our personal lives a little bit more and talk about our problems and just kind of...
We might not even redact names.
We might not even redact names.
Shit tea.
Yeah, shit tea.
We love getting your DMs. Not all of them. But we love most of your DMs and we love having the repartee. And this is a way of us formalising said repartee because you get to email us your stuff and what you think is a bit much or if you think yourself you're being a bit much or things are a bit much and we get to talk to you about whether they are a bit much.
Subscribe to it for £3, £5 or £10 a month and you get all the exclusive content. You get early access to our main episodes that will come out on Saturdays and our Patreon exclusives will come out on Thursdays. The more our Patreon grows, the more kind of amazing stuff we will get to do. We can take Ben on the corridor.
Oh, we can take Ben on the corridor.
Your support so far has been absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And we just want to kind of give something back to you. But obviously only for money.
Feminism. See you on the Patreon. Welcome back to Bit Much Babe with our guest Callum Oakley.
The lead character in every single one of Ben's stories.
Yeah, we're finally meeting Callum as Ben's other half.
Hi, I'm Callum.
Oh, thanks for being here, mate.
It's all right. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, we haven't said this. It's Sunday morning. Callum's doing us a real solid bit.
And has got the most mental look in his eyes. This most mental
I just want
look.
monster energy, so I'm fucking wide.
Most mental look in your eyes.
No.
Oh, I love this. How did you Saturday night? Did you?
Yeah, it was all right. It was gigging last night.
Yeah.
So
Those were working girls. I love
Working
them.
girls.
Yeah.
that was cool. Yeah, I was saying off camera about the MC was doing this thing with audience members to write in jokes. Are you a podcast like that where you can say stuff like what they wrote in?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would we not be?
Yeah, no, we're not. Because it's a Sunday and you do feel like you
it's
should be at
God's day.
church. I know. We should be
So-
extremely good girls.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
but
we
no,
are a
we'll
heavily
forgive you.
religious podcast.
Heavily,
Yeah.
deeply
Yeah.
religious
Yeah, yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
So
Have
no,
you
it's
brought
fine.
I
your-
feel like I'm in heaven.
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
said
yeah,
at the beginning,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
we're so angelic and pure. You can absolutely say it. Crack on. Would love it if it wasn't like a Gaza-based joke, but absolutely go for it.
absolutely. I'll leave it there.
No, fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
It was the MC got the audience to write in jokes, and one of the audience members said, "What do great white sharks and humans have in common?" And it was that all the best ones are white, and then brought me on stage.
Great.
Famously, not white.
Famously pure white.
Pure
Yeah.
I am pure white comic.
Yeah. Hitler's dream.
I am Hitler's dream.
Did they just boo?
They all clapped like. Nazi salute in already. Let's go.
Let's have it.
God, yeah. What a time to be alive for white supremacists, though. Really,
It's coming back.
It's coming back.
Yeah.
They've waited. They've waited patiently.
have been
And their
patient.
time has come back.
And they're getting some real big names up there. They're really, what a time.
It really is a wonderful time to be a white supremacist. She's so right.
See the UFC fighter who come out and done like a thing.
Do you feel like we follow the UFC fighting? Okay.
I think you do.
Sure,
Who's your favourite fighter?
I don't know. Hulk Hogan, is he still?
Yeah, he's the best one. He's still active.
Knew it.
He got done for being racist though, didn't he?
See?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Great
I have no. You know
You're
this.
too
I have
little
no.
for
I have
Hulk
no.
Hogan,
I have
yeah.
no
Hulk
concept
Hogan,
of
please,
anything.
Revan. Yeah. I saw you lose your shit on Instagram because Jordan Pickford was it?
That story. We should have opened with this.
I knew you were just at home going, I am fucking shaking.
Well, this is the second time it's happened. So the first time it happened was obviously I've spoken a lot on here about my obsession and love for England and Everton's number one, Jordan Pickford, and how I identify as a ball, so people save me. Like it's a big thing. It's a big thing.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
And also chill.
Yeah, so chill.
So breezy.
Famously chill around then. And I
That is true.
and I wrote this was like years ago. He must have done something really good, as he always does. And I put a thing up saying I'm going to get a tattoo of Jordan Pickford's face on my face. And he saw that story.
Oh, no.
And I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to get that tattoo now. I'm gonna do it now. And then obviously
Those are the rules. Those are the rules. Yeah.
And then yesterday, so for those who hadn't seen yesterday, I shared a picture of him at the end of the game, and I wrote an Instagram story as if he was my boyfriend. Like I was like, you played really well, babe. Like you always get said nervous when I'm in the stands, like proud of you. And he saw it again, and I was like, he's gonna get me sections. Like what if he has spoke to someone and gone, listen, there's this manic girl
In the changing
that
room.
thinks she's my
wife.
Because like that happens in comedy, you get some mad messages and everyone tells each other about these people. I know. So he's 100% in the changing
sat
room.
with like Decore and Beto just being like, hey, by the way.
Yeah. Someone else got K into on the Instagram stories. It was just me. Yeah.
But then I started like really spiraling, thinking, what if he ends up like watching the podcast and it's just me talking about how
Oh my God, we should tell him
how I want his big hands all over me.
It's not the most embarrassing thing, is it, Kay?
What?
I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is, but just so you know, all our passwords for any account to do with this podcast
Is it Jordan Pickford?
to do with Jordan Pickford. There are different numbers and exclamation marks, but every single password that has anything to do with this podcast, I just got a list of all the logins. I was like, okay, for fuck's sake.
I love him.
Like I said, it's not just Jordan Pickford.
I love him. I love him.
He's just,
Yeah, he's
It's a big day for you two.
It was
big day for you
big
two.
big day for me and Pickers. Yeah,
Pickers?
Pickers. That's what I call him.
Oh,
Do you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
That's what my dad calls him.
Not in bed though. You
The
wouldn't put him
barbecue.
in bed. Yeah, yeah.
No, not in bed.
Pickers
No,
would be
no.
wild. Shout out Jordan.
Pickers.
Pickers taking your knickers. Sunday morning. Okay, she's in.
Oh God. Anyway, shout out Jordan Pickford. Thank you for a lovely game yesterday. Although you didn't need to do much actually because we dominated them.
Okay, don't take. I'm not Leicester. I don't. I mean,
I
God,
wasn't-
Lord.
That hasn't caught up. Yeah, don't give him the score.
Are you a red or a blue?
I'm a red.
He's a dirty cop out.
Nice. Nice.
Absolute
Football
dirty cop
chat
out.
done.
Yeah.
Thank God. Okay.
No, do you know what? I actually genuinely glassed Callum once to do with football. Do you remember the day?
Yeah. I was going to say, yeah, I think it was there for that
No,
one.
the day that you were there as well. Do you remember we watched the it must have been 2023, the final match of the season where we had to win to stay up.
I think even I remember that. Yeah.
Well, we'd been out the night before till early hours of the morning, and Cal, you rang me on the day and you went, I'm going to go watch the match. I'll come pick you up. So we went to Danny Mac to watch the match. So I was hungover, watching my team essentially fight for their lives.
Were they playing Liverpool?
No. But Callum was in a mood, which was to sit across from
in a
me.
silly mood.
I was silly.
Sit across from me and did this for full 90 minutes. Just bounced up and down, just watching, but didn't watch the match. Kept his eyes directly on
Watched
me.
you watching the match.
And all he did was just make noises. He was just going, oh,
Pickers.
for hours. While I had tears streaming down my
you're so
face.
sad.
It was awful. It was awful. But we won, didn't we, babe?
We did.
We did. Ben was there. We won. And then
I cried.
We both cried. We both cried. And then me and Ben just at the end, everyone else was cheering, and me and Ben just had our heads on the table because we were just so relieved and drained. And yeah, God, what they put us through, eh? What they put us through.
Must be nice hanging out with your mates on the weekend. Just had heads on the table crying of a weekend. No, it's fine. I was just really excited about hanging, but that's fine.
You were a fucking nightmare that day. You were an absolute fucking living, breathing
You are
nightmare.
absolute like little brother energy. Are you a little brother?
I'm the youngest of
Yes.
4 of us.
Right, yes, of course you are. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard little brother energy.
But we were saying about the same thing with Sam Wozniak. Absolute baby boy
Absolute
energy.
little brother energy. Yeah.
Absolute
Big
baby boy
time.
energy.
I got sent a clip of Ben talking about was going darts.
Oh, yeah, you kept kicking him or something.
I wasn't kicking him.
What were you doing?
I was just tapping the back of his knees to like jelly leg him every time he threw a dart. But he's like,
You were kicking
he's
me
been,
like-
he's been telling everyone I've been volleying the fuck out. Why'd you batter Ben? I was like, I don't. Not that day anyway.
You have very, very long legs. Maybe it's just what he could reach.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. And then he eventually stopped, but because he'd done it that many times, he was already in my head. So
Yeah,
every time I was
So
going
you just
to
went, it was like Pavlov's dogs, you just went like this every time you went to throw the dart.
I was so in his head, he kept missing the dartboard. He kept going. Every time he threw it. Just proper psychic.
do you know what? He talks about you a lot, don't you, love? You talk about
yeah.
your best friend Callum a lot,
Yeah.
don't you?
Best friends.
Best friend Callum.
Best friend Callum.
Best friend Callum a lot.
Ben's great.
Yeah,
No, he's a goodie.
He does the world.
You know, we were talking just before we came in the pod about like people with bleak jobs and the fact that we all do this, and you sort of find yourself talking to people with like big girl jobs and big boy jobs. I was with my mate yesterday, and she's a social worker. And I was saying, like, social worker for like child protection in the community. Like, it's all like big girl bleak jobs.
Intense,
And she was, but she's still like quite a savage, fun girl. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's great. And she was saying, she's like, oh God, she's like, we've got this issue at the moment with the family, and the mum's taking cocaine, and one of the other social workers was like, yeah, we've got to report this because, you know, she's taking a lot of cocaine. I don't know their children. And my mate was like, oh, coke should be fine. Coke? No, if anything, she's more alert.
Yeah.
I was like,
That house will be
God,
clean.
you can't, yeah. You can take a bitch out of the rave. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
cannot
yeah.
take. And I was just like, I just love that all my like chaos mates who were chaos of the are like, there's still that glimmer. Do you know what I mean? They're still in their big girl job. She's like, oh no, if it was cat or for heroin, whatever. She's like, coke. No, if anything, she's making more plans. Like, yeah.
That's probably the best drug to be on.
Yeah.
If you had to choose.
If you had, because you get shit done, and that
Yeah.
kid's having a fun day.
Yeah.
Fun.
That kid is having
Kid's
a
got so many
fun day.
businesses now.
Yeah. this on a band.
Dog's got an Instagram. Like,
Yeah,
here we go. Pickford for passwords. Like, anything, just do it again.
I love that. You're just a kid in the kitchen with a bottle of milk,
Yeah.
just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Shake this beer to shape.
It's a weird one, isn't it? I was thinking about it. I was like, that's such a like classist aspect wrapped up in that, because if she was like upper middle class, living in Chelsea, doing coke on the weekends with all her mates, no one would threaten to take their kids away. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Like,
No.
and there's loads of them doing it. Loads of my mates still got like, what a mate of a mate did coke at his kid's christening. You're like,
Nice.
oh, but yeah, legend. but like, but you're like, oh, because you're like, you got a double-barreled surname and you live in Fulham, like that's fine. It is bullshit.
I love getting pissed at christenings or like children's birthday parties. It's when you shouldn't be, and you can see everyone looking at you like you're an absolute mess, and you're like, yeah, but I'm fine.
Yeah, and I'm not going to have to wake up early and look after that.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you have a bit much for this week, Callum? You don't worry if you didn't bring one.
A little bit much.
Did you bring a bit much in with you?
I
It's
did,
okay if you didn't.
Yeah, I did. Well, I don't go on Twitter much because it's just an absolute cesspit.
It is, yeah.
And it's
Didn't you forget
terrifying.
your password as well for a long time?
It was Pickford 123. I didn't realise how far AI's come on images.
Oh,
You can
yeah.
do it on that. I saw the picture of the Pope with Nike Air Max on, and I thought it was real. And I was just fully convinced the Pope just bounces around in Nikes.
Nikes.
And I was like, he sells bits. I was like, the Pope's a sick guy.
Yeah.
Also, can't believe it. Do you know what I mean? You know?
You can just throw anything in there though, and it just does it within seconds.
It's terrifying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I find really terrifying about it is photographic evidence will cease to be a thing.
Yeah.
Like that will cease to be a thing. Like, you know, when old, HRH Prince Andrew got done with, that small girl that he absolutely, obviously did not sleep with. And he was like, the photo's been doctored. And everyone's like, Cool, man. Like,
Yeah.
cool on the Kodak, on the Kodak disposable. Cool. Like, but now we're in a world where you're like, yeah, that's legit. Like, someone could turn around and be like, sorry, that photo's been doctored. And we're all like,
Yeah, like I heard from someone that you can do it with porn.
you heard from someone, did
Yeah.
you?
Who'd you hear that from?
Just outside before.
Just walk past that conversation. Yeah. Over hiding Waitrose. Yeah.
You're working there, Callum.
Yeah, when I was working on that. You can just put anyone in, and they'll just make like a porno.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
But you know, this was the whole reason actors were striking. Like when the big actor strike that happened in the US last year was because of the AI factor of the contracts that were coming in. And my mate, who's in, she's in the Harry Potter franchise, and she's like, the reason it's terrifying is feasibly Warner Brothers now own my image. They own my image, so they can. I mean, they already can like put her on dolls, and they have and whatever, and video games and things, because obviously she is the character. So it is her likeness. But she was like, but with the AI coming in, feasibly in the next Harry Potter, I'm doing a full frontal sex scene that I haven't done.
Send me that.
Would you put yourself in it?
Would I put myself in a full frontal sex scene?
No, I mean
absolutely.
yeah.
Me and me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like if you can do AI, if you could do AI
Indian
porn.
dance. Oh.
Yeah. So I was just being a
Bollywood sex scene.
racist. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my one.
That's how you get down.
Dance. Yeah. Would I put myself in what?
Like if you obviously you do it with porn. Would you put yourself in it to see what you look like?
Having sex?
Yeah.
No, because it isn't what you look like having sex. That's what the avatar version of you will look like having sex. I never want to know what I look like having sex. I assume it's an angel. It's an angel.
No, yes.
Perfect baby angel.
No, yes,
baby.
no,
But
no,
like,
no, of course. Sure.
But that is the terrifying bit, is that if your likeness is on the internet enough, then you can have you doing anything.
Yeah. Well, Bruce Willis sold his image.
Oh, he's poorly little
So
man.
he's going to be in like films forever now.
I kind of love that.
I kind of like that.
That's a nice legacy. We're going to regret that, though.
Have you seen Fifth Element with Bruce Willis?
No, I haven't.
It's a great film. Fifth Element is a film where what's this plot?
That's minor. Don't worry about that. Yeah. The story, suck it off.
Bruce Willis.
Oh my god, let's go watch it. That sounds so good.
I don't know what the story is.
Bruce, isn't it? It's like a really like future dystopian land.
Oh yeah.
And then a woman.
You're making this up. This is such bullshit.
No, I'm not. She falls in love with
I
it.
said this morning, I said, we're tired enough. I don't know where this podcast is going to be. Is she a robot?
No, she's me.
Do you feel like you're getting loads of films confused?
I feel like you're AI.
K.I.
Bruce Willis. That is good.
Anyway, Bruce Willis falls in love with this, like, I think she's like they made her in like a science lab or whatever. And he's a taxi driver in this like dystopian world and he falls in love with it anyway. And she's fascinated by all like the things and she can't really speak. And the one thing she just keeps saying over and over again is multipass. She just keeps going, multipass. And that's the end of that.
God, it sounds wonderful.
Thank you. It's actually a really good film. I don't know why it's called Fifth Element. I think they have to get elements together or something to save the world.
Usually film PR.
Isn't it Thanos?
No. It's a really good film anyway. Bruce Willis, isn't it?
What made you think of that? AI?
Bruce Willis.
Right, sorry. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. And Armageddon. It's a really soft film.
Are we just doing his discography? Sorry, filmography.
Have you watched Armageddon?
No, babe.
Oh, have you watched
Where they go to the
Armageddon?
moon.
No. Well, they go to get they have to drill into a meteor to stop meteor to stop it from getting to Earth.
Just like a parking meter.
Yeah. So they make engineers become spacemen essentially, and they have to go and drill in to stop essentially the world.
God, talk
ending.
about COVID retrain. I mean,
I know. Then Bruce Willis has got a daughter in it, but she doesn't call him dad because they don't really get on.
oh yeah.
But
Hold your boundaries, Queen.
yeah, but then her fiance is with him when they go to spoilers, when they go to like space and do the drilly thing. And then it gets to a point where
Can't see where this goes. Yeah.
where they have to blow it
very,
up.
very
But
Les
someone
Mis.
has to be
It's
on
very
it to
Les
blow
Mis.
it up.
Yeah.
And the dad and the fiance draws the short straw to go and do it. And last minute, the dad, Bruce Willis, shoves him back in and he goes up and essentially he's going to kill
Drawing a
himself.
short straw on that's so funny.
That's genuinely what they do.
Is that how they actually had to pick
That's
it?
genuinely how they did it.
You'd think spacemen had a more like technological way of
spacemen?
choosing.
More qualifications.
Hattie, that's
Why are they in space with straws?
But that's the point. You've missed the point. They're not spacemen.
but like regular men don't walk around with straws in their
Okay,
pockets.
so it might not have been
Well, you haven't
straws,
been
but
with
it
the
was
right
like,
man,
but
Hattie.
it was, yeah.
We all have straws.
Please
Real
do not
men have
speak on
straws.
behalf of us.
Hey, I feel like in a cigarette
Have you
packet.
seen Armageddon?
My straw's my choice. Yeah.
I know the plot though. It's
But we do now. Yeah.
But anyway, he says bye to his daughter and she calls him dad for the first time.
Sure.
And do you know what the soundtrack is? Like the main
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
Don't want to close
that
my
one.
eyes.
With old Aerosmith.
Don't want to fall
Is it Liv
asleep
Tyler in it?
'cause I miss you, babe, and I don't want to miss a thing.
Is Liv Tyler in it?
I don't know who that is.
His daughter.
Who's
Fuck,
Liv
man.
Tyler?
Liv Tyler.
Fuck, man.
Liv Tyler. So Steve
Oh,
Tyler, who was
again, man.
Aerosmith.
Yeah.
Someone
Liv
else been to
Tyler is his
space in
actress daughter.
Bucharest.
Kay.
I know who Bonnie Tyler is. She sang Total Eclipse of the Heart. Eclipse, space, Armageddon.
Very good.
Link.
Yeah. It's called Segways, bitch. You didn't ask for them.
Anyway, that's Armageddon.
Not the whole of his, not all of his films though. You're going to
Die Hard.
Right.
Never seen that.
Die Hard.
Yeah.
Sick.
Really not.
It's really good.
What is it?
Die Hard. So Die Hard. It's
It's where we find out that dying is tough. It's really.
Did he do it 3 times as well?
four.
4.
John McClane's wife works in a building.
Again.
Got me. I'm in.
Nakatomi Plaza. And then
Worst film stories.
What building is it?
Nakatomi Plaza.
No.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I know. And then it's their Christmas party, and I actually don't know why Bruce Willis is there.
Is he at the party?
Yes, he is at the party. Thank you, Callum.
Is this when he's in an event though?
Well, yeah, he does go
Is
into
that
the
at the
event.
party?
But then a terrorist organisation comes in,
Oh, shit.
led by Severus Snape. Well, it's
At the
Alan
time,
Rickman.
Oh, right, I was going to say, in the car, I was like, fuck, no, this film's
But
wild.
it's Alan Rickman.
What
It's,
a crossover.
but it's Severus Snape.
That was the crossover we needed. Snape and
Snape, fresh from wrecking his marriage to Emma Thompson,
Yeah.
stand up in a building.
Why would you wreck his marriage to Emma Thompson?
Babe,
Actually.
Love Actually. I
Oh, Love
can't.
Actually.
Okay.
Sorry, I got confused. And then the terrorists take over, and then John McClane saves the day. Essentially, that's what happens.
But John McCain's Bruce.
John McClane is
Bruce.
Bruce Forsyth. I said then.
Now
That's
we're
a film.
Now, put this in AI.
Yeah.
Can we do this
Bruce
as
Forsyth,
as a
Severus
movie
Snape,
poster?
Nakatomi Plaza,
Bruce Forsyth in Die Hard.
and that spells Christmas right there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben, please AI generate this movie
yeah.
poster.
That's so
Severus Snape,
good.
Bruce Forsyth.
Nakatomi Plaza.
Nice to die hard.
No, that's very good.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, that is near. That's actually a great one. We were still giggling about. We went out we had a girls' day out, and we were talking about. We've done this on the pod. But we were talking about Star Is Born, the film, and Katie Tracy. Katie Tracy was just like, she's like, what were the exact words?
She was like, yeah, because you were saying you love the original.
I love the original, and she was like,
And Katie was like,
I just love Lady Gaga and Bradley Walsh. Like, what? Sorry, we gave it a minute. I can never now not see Lady Gaga opposite Bradley Walsh.
The chase.
yeah,
In A Star Is Born.
Oscar-nominated film.
Nominated
It's
Bradley,
Bradley
Walsh.
Walsh and Lady Gaga.
Falling madly
Oh
in
my
love.
God, I love that.
And for
All
me,
sinners there.
Yeah.
oh my God. all these movies need to happen.
Oh, God.
That's so great.
Does Gladiators now, doesn't he? Bradley
Well,
Walsh.
I sent that picture last night. Yeah.
To the group.
Got a
Yeah,
group chat
yeah,
with
It's
you
not
and
the
Katie.
same anymore.
I don't remember it. We were talking about we were talking about this
Yeah,
last
but you
night.
were so
I don't
little.
remember the first time round.
Because it was beginning of the about 92, 93, was it? Because I was little, like I was primary school, so you wouldn't even have been around.
I wasn't born. I was a twinkle in the milkman's eye.
That was the best Saturday nights have ever been. It used to go Baywatch at 5:35, Gladiators 6:25, Blind Date at 7:15. What a Saturday night.
Yeah,
Just load of
you could
wanking dads.
smell the steroids through the telly.
Well, one of the girls on it last night, she was built like a brick shit house. And my mum...
CrossFit girl.
My mum said last night, she was like, oh, that's not a woman. And I was like, I know, here we fucking go. Here we go.
I am with your mother on that. The CrossFit girls, I
wasn't having
can't.
it. But she lost on the little
But she
challenge I
did.
saw.
But she did.
The other girl got it. And then there was another woman whose sexuality was not a mystery. Let's just say that.
Yeah, it's fine.
She's a big fat lesbian.
No, thank you, Kate. No, we got it. Yeah.
She's a big fat lesbian. And she...
What was her challenge? I'm gonna
Diving into a bag of muffs.
Put these on in Doc Martens.
How quickly can I put this patio furniture together?
Go find that flannel shirt in a group of normal shirts.
And make a matching one for your cat. We're going to hell. This is God's day, and we're being
No, God loves disrespecting
homophobic.
Oh, do you remember Wolf?
wolves in general.
They're not extinct. Remember wolves? No. Dude, they were like dogs, but on steroids.
Can I just say, none of us have had an edible, although that is the massive vibe that we're giving right now. Not one of us have had an edible.
Wolf was one of the main. Wolf was like the mean gladiator in Gladiators, and he was, I think, at the time maybe 55. Why was he so
was
old?
old.
Why was he that old?
He used to go out with my brother's mate's mum,
Sure.
and they went out for a bit, and then he ended up getting her a boob job.
Good lad.
And that's cool, isn't it? Used to pick him up from school and that, from our primary school.
Wolf. He was like, his whole thing was like, I actually used to be really scared of him. Like that was one of my earliest childhood
he was
memories. Being
terrifying.
really scared of
Yeah.
Wolf on Gladiators. And my mum and dad would always say, don't worry, he's actually a really lovely guy in real life. I think that was just their thing. Like he's acting. He's a lovely man in real life. I don't know, with buying boob jobs, he's an absolute angel.
Yeah.
But he was like, that was his thing. He was scary. Like he would like hunt them down. Like I remember, you know, that swingy one when they
Yeah,
would like,
yeah.
and you just see him like hunting. That he was fucking unbelievable.
Was it a bit fit though?
Bit fit.
Yeah.
Because ultimately we love a violent, potentially dangerous man.
I love a violent,
Yeah.
essentially dangerous.
Where's like the
man.
line you draw at that though?
Kay reckons in prison for GBH.
What, that's like that's the line? Or
Yeah.
that's gone too far?
No, I think no, but again,
Again, it really
it's
depends.
situational. Like,
How
did
does
he
he
commit?
treat you?
Did he commit GBH while defending me?
Yeah, see, it's different.
That's hot.
In it,
Yeah, yeah.
in it.
I want to meet him.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, like potentially dangerous or violent. I just don't know. Like,
Have you ever got in a fight?
I've had one fight, Christmas Eve, 2019 in Birkenhead.
that got worse.
Oh yeah,
That's the
I went to
sentence
this
went
night-
on.
Was it 2019? Can't remember. Went to this nightclub called Beach.
Yeah.
Cute.
And I walked in with my mates, and these two lads were fighting, and then one of them like threw a punch at the other one, missed him, and punched me in the face. And that was my fight.
That was your fight.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Cal, that's really
I know,
great.
I had a cut
Yeah.
lip and that.
You don't mind go straight home.
Yeah, I was in the mirror like, you look so fucking tough. Kay's gonna fancy you.
4 years before we met.
Yeah. Just keep cutting it, just
Yeah. This mentally ill girl in Liverpool's going to fancy me with this lip.
Just every time I see him, like, do you remember that cut on my lip?
Oh fucking hell.
Would you? Are you someone who would like defend your woman's honour in a fight?
It depends how big the up is.
It's good. I think that's fair. That's
Yeah.
honest. and
It's
fair.
honest and it's reasonable.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's more embarrassing if you go to, like, defend, but then you get absolutely battered.
Battered, yeah, I know.
It's like, if I can take them on.
yeah,
Do you know what I
know,
mean?
Yeah.
then I'd be like, yeah, I'll
Yeah, or else just let's be really fast.
yeah.
Yeah, let's be really fast runners.
Run away.
Yeah.
I will defend my maiden by a foot race.
Yeah.
At dawn.
But not exactly dawn, because I won't get up. A little bit later than dawn. A mid-lunchtime run.
Yeah, I will meet you at the docks for a 100-meter dash.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
That's a quarter past midday. Thank you, sir.
Because that's when the bus gets in.
I'm still losing.
You're warming up. This is so worth it.
Imagine like losing your partner to that thing. It's like you lost the dash, babe. I'm going with him. It's like, no, not again.
Why do I keep agreeing to these races?
There's so many races. You're just fucking knackered all the time. It's so tired.
I've run out of all my trainers. I've done them all.
I'm so tired.
Oh my God. That's incredible. That's incredible.
I love that.
Oh, the 2025 version of a duel is
It's a full race.
is so good. That's what I want. Oh, it's just races. It's so good. Or maybe you just combine them all. You have like one day a year, which is sports day for all
Egg and
that.
spoon. I'm getting all the bitches. Sick egg and spoon.
The grudge races that are built up throughout the year.
Yeah.
You all get to take it out on July the 17th at the docks. It was like,
WWE. Just call out. I'm calling Tanya Lee out, mate. I'll win that foot race, mate.
that'd be so great. God.
Maybe more men should do organised sport. Maybe that's the summary of this.
Well, somehow my laces come undone sitting down, so I don't think I'll be good at
And this is why you keep losing foot races, Callum. Callum thought about racing so hard as lace came undone.
And that's what I love.
That is
That's the kind of
absolutely
commitment
special.
I'm here
Yeah.
for.
Thanks, guys.
It absolutely is.
Oh, it's killed me that.
Oh, that was
Really
brilliant.
fun. Did you have a bit much this week?
I've done it. My mum.
Oh, your mum. Yeah.
Yeah, my mum yesterday.
Her mum's
my
an
mum.
absolute misogynistic lad at football matches, apparently.
Yeah, I went to match yesterday, and my
Yeah.
mum just was a lad.
Does she wear a scarf and that?
Does she have a scarf on? No, she's not a lad as in like football. She doesn't like start chatting absolute shit.
Sharp.
She's been spending too much time with me, chatting absolute shit.
I have to say I journal now.
What?
I journal.
What do you write about?
Like my thoughts and feelings.
Hey. Hey.
Yeah. Why doesn't Pickford like me better? That's all it is. It's just sketches of Jordan.
Mrs. Pickford, just over and over again.
Do you make one of them little things? What are they called?
Ready, yellow. Okay. 1 to 7. Go 1 to 7. Yeah, he loves you. Yeah.
He loves me.
In the mirror, just me. Emily won't play with me anymore. Just do it on my
Just
own.
running her mood ring under the tap, being like, I knew he loved me.
Oh no, actually, Callum, I journal and I write out all my thoughts and feelings. What else do I do, Hassie?
You believe in Mercury retrograde?
I believe in Mercury retrograde now.
that?
Like when the moon's in a certain place and Mercury's the Earth's moving backwards.
There we go.
The Earth's moving backwards and it disrupts communication and it just makes everything feel a bit weird.
Well, wouldn't that be do with like because the moon affect water and that, and then it's a body's water? Is that what that's to do with?
Well, it's basically because, sorry, podcast listeners. So you know how like if you're on a train and one train is going faster than the other, and it looks like the second train is going backwards, but it's not. It's just a bit optical illusion. You're both going forwards, but one's just going faster.
Yeah.
So 3 times a year, the Earth spins in a way that makes it look like Mercury is actually going backwards. It's not going backwards. It's just not quite spinning on the same sort of speed of axis that we're on. So what that basically means is 3 times a year, there's about a 3 to 4 week section where just everything's a bit squiggly, like everything's a bit off, communication's off. As I always tell these two, is that everything that can go wrong with the podcast will go wrong with the podcast for this 3 to 4 week period. So we're just gonna be like triple checking tech and triple checking Instagram and triple checking all that stuff. And also like just like humans, we all communicate. We're all like, we miss each other.
Oh, right, got you.
You know, it's when like couples that have massive fights and break up because they're just like, everyone's like missed each other. So it's basically just another way of white women completely absolving themselves of responsibility for 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah.
She's like, do you like crystals and that then?
No, I'm not. I don't think I'm going to get there.
Gone there, yeah,
I'm not
no.
thinking I'm going to go there. But I do
get it.
use a 7-step skincare routine now.
7 steps?
Yeah.
Why do you need 7
No,
steps?
she just put the bathroom at the top of the stairs. Yeah. Scabam! Oh,
I have
you want some
it on.
90s comedy? Oh, it's here.
I have it on suite. I don't want to brag, but
Yeah.
I literally have it on suite, so it's fine.
You've
I
got a
have
pretty
it on
fair.
suite.
How many steps have you got now in your skincare routine, Ben?
4?
Good boy.
Is this when you do your cheeks?
Yeah.
And I said, what bum cheeks? Because his bum looked that cute.
Is that when you bagged him in the show?
What?
He was when in hot water. Ben was show managing, and he was telling some lad off in the theatre for vaping. And as he was telling him off, I just pulled Ben's pants down, and his bum cheeks came out. And this lad just looked at him and was like, "No, you're not telling me off." He just lost all authority.
You're bagged by one of the comics.
You are not.
But he was like, "Because of my skin routine on my cheeks," and I was like, "Oh, I can see your cheeks; they look dead good."
So it's kind of a toxic relationship that he tears you down but builds you right back up
Yeah.
again, and that's
he,
nice.
He kicks me leg, he pulls your pants down, and then he talks about how nice my bum is.
I think he fancies you, babe.
Yeah.
I think he fancies
Yeah.
you. Sorry, but yeah.
I love Ben.
I know, because he's so good to us. He's a pretty boy.
That was a toxic thing we were told when we were kids. Well, that's
Yes,
that
it is.
film is about, isn't it? He's not
What's
that
that?
into you.
Yeah.
That when lads are mean to you on the playground,
love you.
They fancy you. That when lads are mean to you, they fancy you. Which I would like to just do a public service announcement. I've tested that for all of you, and it's not real.
It's not absolutely not real. Although, do you remember then we had Willie on, and
Willie T, yeah.
he was, and he was like, "No, that's exactly what I do." We were like, "You fuck what?" Let's
Well,
fuck
he
everything.
told a girl he loved her, and then went, "No, I
No,
don't,
don't,
you stupid bitch."
Nice.
Love that.
Nice.
Is it negging?
I don't know
what
what
that
that is. I think that's just a trip. Do you know what I mean? If like Willie Thompson turns around and is like, "I love you," then he's like, "No, I don't, you stupid fucking bitch."
Someone accused Freddie Quinn of negging me on our episode. They commented saying
No.
Freddie's trying to neg Kay, and I was like, no, he just thinks I'm a trash.
Freddie
human being.
Freddie has negged every single human he's ever met ever then.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Freddie's trying to get in the
believes-
pants of absolutely everyone he's ever come across in his whole life.
Freddie just thinks I'm trash. What's the
No,
only
he does
difference?
not. What's your route when you find not like a girl? What, are you a negger or are you like
He's fucking
sorry?
useless.
Yeah, are you?
He's absolutely
Are you?
useless.
What are you?
I do tricks.
Continue.
So like, I'd be like, "Oh, you look really nice today," and they go, "Oh, thank you," and I go, "Do you want to see something really cool?" And they go, "Yeah, sure," and I go,
You do not.
and I go, "Do you want to know where the middle finger is? Check your knickers."
Sick.
Yeah, it works all the time. I do loads of tricks like that.
Babe, I totally believe it. Absolutely
Yeah.
believe it. Have you got cool stuff? You're juggling or?
I just juggle loads of girls on that.
Yeah, I know.
So hot drug and all that. Kissing as well. I love kissing. So like, I give,
Just go straight in.
yeah. Well, I say because Ben was going on a hot date and that, he was like, "Oh, I'm really nervous." I went, "Well, what you do is like if you're sitting on like a table with a girl, while like you're mid conversation, just start." And just keep leaning over the table and just try and kiss. At some point, your lips
With the
will
flickering
meet.
eyelids.
Yeah. And I was like, "Girls, love it, love it."
I am so glad he has someone like you for advice. I'm so
We've,
glad.
really
we've
helpful.
spoke about this
It is.
before about Ben's support system when it comes to advice.
It's
And,
really good.
And I
this
lost.
word?
I haven't done that yet.
You
And
don't
I-
even do it. You don't even know
do it.
tricks.
I know, stupid on me, relying on my chat, on my brain.
This is why I get all the chicks.
So I'm going wrong. I have no tricks.
Do you remember the time you went on it?
Wait, who's this? Who's this at? All right.
You didn't find this hilarious. I thought this was hilarious that you went on a date to Close Up Magic. Do you not think that's the funniest thing in the world?
So someone who can out trick you? Are you kidding
Well,
me?
You know what made it funnier?
Well, I had them a trick off.
He didn't plan it. He didn't plan it.
I brought my own cards.
You took it to a football match and kicked me up to the stadium.
You turn up dead padded. What's all that? Handkerchiefs.
Well, he did the card trick and he made this card disappear. And I was like, oh, sick, but can you make Ed Nickers disappear? And he just absolutely dies on the ass. I was like, oh, new stuff, innit? Had my little Casio on. I was like, let's try a new 5.
Gonna get the light in 3 because I really.
Nah, close up magic.
Oh
sir.
yeah,
Oh,
that is
God,
sick.
that was so
great. So
funny.
tricks and kissing. That's great.
Tricks and kissing, that's all you need.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Stop
babe.
giving him advice.
No, and also you do that a lot.
Yeah, that is true. That does work. Yeah. So true. Guys, do you not fuck it? Listen to everything they say. You'll be
Don't.
absolutely
Yeah.
fine.
Don't listen to any of your friends.
Oh my God, you're so funny.
It's going well so far.
See? Girls
Yeah.
love it when
Yeah,
you...
because
you do
you've
this?
had us.
Girls love kissing.
Girls love kissing.
They
Don't you just
do.
like, girls. Let's ask the girls. Girls, do you just like kissing?
I do actually love kissing.
I can't remember.
Who is kissing?
What is it? I genuinely
I
can't
do
remember.
actually love kissing.
Good, innit?
It really is.
It is good.
But then it's not good kissing.
I hate the fact that Ben is kissing people more regularly than I am. Like, I love you so
Well,
much.
not,
but it's
not
so
people.
annoying.
You're not saying people.
Not people.
So it's one person, but you're
Mum.
kissing in general more than
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
it upsets me quite heavily.
I'm in mum.
And your mum?
Yeah, she's good kisser.
She told me everything you know.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
did you do anything for me, Mum? Sacrifice
I
Lord.
love my mum.
Yeah,
My
I
mum
love
does
my
my
mum.
washing.
Yeah. I haven't kissed someone for a year.
Has it been a year?
Yeah.
Since you last kissed?
Yeah.
Hatty! Hatty!
My drink!
Hatty!
At the same time.
Girls.
Do you know what? Sometimes I do think, like, for all the advice we give, for all the advice we think we know, and for all the things like fuck it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
A broken clock's right twice a day. Do you know what I mean? Like,
And then watch me run 100 metres just going. Just- Girls love it.
I just love it. All this stuff started was because, like, months ago, I was talking about me and Mike Rice had been in the car together, and our best mate Aaron McCann had called and was like, at the time, seeing a girl and listening to Mike giving him dating advice. I was like, I swear to God. Hang up, don't ever call again, never, ever. I was just like, what are you all out here doing? But then we sit here like the fucking like virgins reimagined, and you're like,
female
do you know what,
incest
fucking go for it. Do
podcast.
you know what, do it. Do
Yeah.
whatever you have to do.
Because whatever we're doing isn't working.
Here we
So-
are being classy, working on ourselves, journaling,
Choosing
fucking
peace,
nothing. Yeah,
choosing
exactly.
peace. I choose peace now, Callum.
Are you peace now?
Yeah, so I choose peace now. And I tell you what, it's boring. I mean, it's good, but it's
You
boring.
need a bit of chaos.
Well,
Do you know what I mean? You have to. Chaos
I
is
Could
fun.
not agree
But
more.
I've said I said this not long ago, didn't I? I was like, I just missed the chaos. I need a bit of chaos. Need a bit of chaos, and then chaos found me.
Yeah, you didn't like it
And
at
I didn't
all.
like it
Didn't
at
like it at
all.
all.
What, like how chaos was it?
Quite sad chaos. They were
was
just
it?
like, yeah, just like idiot chaos.
Oh, is it journal?
Oh, it filled a journal. It filled a journal. It was a bad one.
Probably like cassette mixtape.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, on the Walkman. Like. Was that Talk Boy? You know, we having a Talk Boy. Oh, this is a bad day. I miss them every day. Did you have a Talk Boy when you were little from Home Alone 2?
I don't think so.
Nah, I'm onto it. I never had one.
I have a mic that like one of them karaoke mics where I can do different voices and stuff.
That's
My
great.
friend got one for my birthday.
Do you use it?
I think the last time I used it was my bedroom. You were
Karaoke
there.
nights in.
You were there.
Bedroom.
Do you remember when we were in Danny Max? You and Meg ran into us. I was out for my birthday.
And you
ran into us
took
in
your
Danny
mic with you?
No, because
Yeah,
she
she
gave it
took
to me
it
on my
everywhere.
birthday.
Oh, I see.
And I had it. And poor John Riley was singing in Danny Max, and I just had the mic and was just singing over him with my own mic.
Yeah. Oh, an actual.
Oh my God, you're the worst.
Oh my God. An actual bona fide musician, and you sang over. It's good. Yeah.
Smooth in her own way. Oh, with my gold sparkly mic. It was a great
Worst
day.
heckler. Imagine doing a comedy gig and someone brings the rope. Oh my God.
Girls love it. Am I right, guys?
Girls love it when you make your own mic.
Oh God, they're going to do it. Well, I don't think we're far off. I mean, already audiences want to get involved. We've got to be like months off from the working it out. All they need is a handheld microphone
yeah.
to fucking wreck the joint.
And you can get them anywhere. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them.
Don't give them the
on
list.
eBay.
Mine's
Mine's
to get
lovely.
their weapon.
Mine's gold and sparkly.
Great, Kay.
And like it does, like, you know, when you do it and it's like, and it like echoes and stuff, like you have different settings and that.
cool.
Babe, that's
just
hot.
sit in my room and do it. Sometimes Emily's in the shower and she plays music and I sing along to it in my room and my
Outside the
just to
door.
shout
Just-
through the walls.
Stop doing that, I thought. But
I'm
is it making your
playful.
shower better? Girls love that.
Go mic to a date. Girls. Oh, they love it so much. They don't know what they want. Setting up a podcast on a date, they love it. Doing a manscape ad halfway through your dinner.
That would be such a good flex on day. Be like, I think this is going really well. Do you want to start a podcast? Sick. So here we are. We've got really natural chemistry. Let me just try something.
Oh, that's a kitchen at 4 a.m. that, isn't it? It's bringing your own mic. Lads, I've already got the equipment. Look.
That's the mum on cocaine with her 7-year-old. I think we are kind of amazing together. Sit down a second. And on that we have to finish. Callum,
was
you're-
quick.
I know. It just went too well. We had a lovely time. I know. We love you all. Callum, we love you. What are you plugging? What are you doing? Where can they find you? Except for on 6 dates doing tricks.
Any close-up matching requests?
And sprinting at dawn.
Find me at dawn on the docks, guys. I'll be there. Just follow us on Instagram.
What is it?
Oakley.
Callum Oakley.
At Callum Oakley, yeah.
Yeah,
Follow me
that's
on that.
nice. Great. Okay, well, Callum, you're a dream. We love you
Thank
so
you for
much.
having me.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank
Bit
you
much,
for coming.
babe.
You guys.
Bye.
Bye.